Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They're going to go play action now with stick. Open man, Erickson. That's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. They run up the gut with Kelly. Down to the 42, second down. The numbers for Kelly a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Here's Stick looking to throw. Rolling to his right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. Leading them out, still one of the most recognizable QBs in the game and one of the most fun QBs in his 5th season. It's Gardner Minshew.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these 2 defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st and 10, Stick. That's caught by the rookie, Quentin Johnston. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll hand it off to Kelly. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that'll be caught. And he's going to get out of bounds at least. So the fake spike does yield a completion. But that's a big risk to run there. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give. This is Kelly. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they'll be looking to correct course here. They had the safety turned in against them last time they had the ball. That was followed by the field goal. So they'll operate from behind now as they start 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice. And then picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Minshew. And this is going to be incomplete. Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Vancouver offense out and about set for another series. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards to pick up there. That's That's the #2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be #2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be #1.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. Spiller trying to get loose. He lost the football. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Stick from the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnston. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown! Donald Perry, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw it. Minshew. He finds his man. Complete. It's Jacobs. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Minshew. And that is on 4th down. A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Deep to return is Darius Davis. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Well, the Vancouver offense ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll get this complete to Erickson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Stick back to pass. Touchdown! Isaiah Spiller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Isaiah Spiller. Taken at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be Minshew again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Davis now to return it. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Tanner Muse there defensively.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. A shotgun throw for Stick. That's caught by Kellen. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. On the carry is Kellen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And they're going to speed things up here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They're going to go play action now with Stick. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Stick. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On 2nd and 10, it's Stick. And that is caught. It's Davis. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just... And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review, and this being inside 2 minutes of play. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. 1st and 10, Stick. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Max Crosby. What a sensational effort. That is a loss of 20. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys.